Traffic safety and our goal of achieving Vision Zero are at the heart of supporting Connect Edmonton's strategic goals. Today, we're exploring one systemic change that we can make to our city that impacts everyone, regardless of who they are and how they move about Edmonton. In order to realize our goal of Vision Zero, taking action that equitably increases safety and livability for all 1 million of our citizens is much needed and supports the purpose and principles of our safe mobility strategy. In either approach, reducing driver confusion through consistent expectations has been prioritized to increase understanding and support adoption of new speed limits. The more compliance there is to this change, the more livable and safer our city can be. So, administration was asked to consider two distinct and separate residential speed limit reduction approaches. The first is a 40-kilometer-per-hour residential speed city default citywide. This approach includes all 400 of Edmonton's neighborhoods. The second is a 30-kilometer residential speed limit within a centrally located core zone. This zone includes 34 of Edmonton's neighborhoods. And just to make sure we're all on the same page, that core zone approach does not include changes to the speed limit outside of the zone. Those areas would stay at the current 50-kilometer default. The core zone has an overall cost of $1.4 million, requires 1,300 signs, and could be implemented within 6 months of approval of the applicable bylaws. The citywide default has an overall cost of $2.5 million, requires 5,500 signs, and would be implemented within approximately 1 year of bylaw approval. Compared to other actions we've taken to improve safety on our roads, the cost estimates to implement either of these approaches is relatively low, given the large impact that it could have on Edmontonians. Regardless of which approach is approved, there are sufficient dollars within the reserve to fund the implementation of speed limit reductions. That funding would come from our Traffic Safety Automated Enforcement Reserve, which is a special reserve held with fine revenue from automated enforcement and dedicated to traffic safety initiatives. Reducing speed limits is not a silver bullet for speeding and traffic safety issues. More importantly than just slowing vehicles, formally changing expectations for what constitutes safe and acceptable speeds in Edmonton contributes to a larger shift in positive traffic safety culture.